Hello! In this video I am going to show you the ways to work with Autom. In the first case we have a standard document creation which is based on existing, previously prepared dynamic template. In this case we have a very easy task. We can fill the needed fields from document form, Autom task panel or by using XML Auto file created in Autom mobile application or external source. Let's look first at Document Form option. It will open the form with all needed information in the document. We can see here tag categories filter, pages, form data editors, some options to deal with the data, and information of the progress. If sub-documents lists are used in the documents, we can see Parts tab on the filter list, where we can select needed sub-document. Let's change some data and then click OK. In the second, let's look how to fill data dynamically in the Autom task pane. This working technique allows us to fill data just on the fly. It is when we are working with the content. It has many advantages compared to the standard document generation, like maximum control on what is in the document, on-the-fly corrections and modifications. The tracking mode allows us to find the field or sub-document on the list for changing the values in the field and then update them in the whole document. The last option is to fill data out of Microsoft Word. We can send a selection of variables to the cloud or save the Auto file from the document, for example on Google Drive, and then receive it on the mobile device in Autom mobile application. We can open the synchronized file on the mobile device and then fill fields by inputting data. After that, the form can be saved as a new file and then sent back to the cloud. Then we can fill the document variables with the data from the mobile form. In the second part of this video, I'm going to show you quickly transform any existing document into dynamic form of Autom. For that case, let's look at the example document of Mutual Non-Disclosure Agreement. To convert it into the Autom dynamic template, we need first to toggle Design Mode option. Now we can see options dedicated to creating variables and other dynamic elements on the document. It is very easy to start. When we read this document, we need to locate text that can be changed with the case of any document or document version. In our example, most of the changeable content is located at the beginning and some at the end of the document. The rest is static, so let's start. At first, we can change a date for the variable field. To do this, select the date value in the document and click New Variable option from the ribbon. In the Autom task panel, we'll need to fill some data, like name or tag. The value is taken from the selection. We can also define value format, but this can be skipped if you want to input the value as a text. If we input description, it will be displayed as a tooltip in document form or mobile form. We can define, for example, the way the value should be input. At the bottom, we have two checkboxes. One is checked and is responsible for inserting the variable in the selection. The second one is responsible for changing all occurrences of the selected content in the whole document. Now we can click it OK. Then we can find parties details, party 1 name, short name and description, and the same for party 2. Let's change all of them. We want to change all occurrences, so anytime we define a new variable, we make sure the checkbox is checked. Now it's the time to go to the bottom of the document. Here we can see that full name of the company is shadowed. It means it is dynamic. That's how the checkbox replacing all occurrences works. In this area we must change representative name and position for each party. After that, our document is ready. We can change anything from the panel of the document or mobile application or the document form. We can save it for a next future use and then use it anytime we want, like as a template. But you can see that it's much better than any templates, because you doesn't need to generate it. If you want to generate it, you can use document form, but if you want to work dynamically, you can use Autom task pane. There are many other advantages and many other features of Autom. You can find more information on tutorial videos, and for now, thank you very much for your attention.